Alright, let's talk about this little powerhouse, the AMD Ryzen 5 4600GE. You ever look at a 6-core, 12-thread chip and just want to high-five the engineers? This bad boy is OEM only, which means you can't just walk into a store and snag one for yourself. Nope, you gotta buy a pre-built machine or rip it out of some low-profile corporate box like you're stealing government secrets. What's that? OEM stands for Original Equipment Manufacturer. Basically, this chip is for system builders, not your average enthusiast building a gaming rig in mom's basement. But don't let that OEM stamp fool you. Inside, it's a Zen 2-based monster clocked up to 4.2 GHz turbo. That's like warp speed for web browsing, Excel wizardry, or blasting through some indie games without needing a graphics card that costs as much as rent. Integrated graphics, hell yes. The Vega graphics are baked in, which means you can run a PC, hook it up to a display, and bam, no need for a discrete GPU unless you're diving into the latest AAA madness. Perfect for budget builds, small form factors, or office machines that'll never see anything weirder than a spreadsheet. People always ask, why would AMD lock this behind OEM deals? Easy. Bulk deals, market segmentation, and keeping the retail channel focused on higher margin chips. Corporate bullshit, sure, but it makes sense. You slap that 4600 GE into a rig. You're building a system that's cool, efficient, and silent as hell. 15-watt TDP. That means less heat, less noise, and you won't fry eggs on your case when you're running late-night code or editing 8 tabs of YouTube tutorials. Would I recommend tracking one down if you stumble across a pre-built rocking this chip? Hell yeah. Amazing value, and the damn thing will outpace most laptops twice the price. AMD took their magic and stuffed it into a chip nobody talks about. But anyone who gets their hands on one knows they scored big. So if you ever pop open a PC and see Ryzen 5 4600GE staring back at you, respect. That's a sneaky beast of a processor in a world full of silicon show-offs.